Offensive coordinators. Scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. On third down, Henry. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to
for your information.
People across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
He gets away from 1, and he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Here's Tannehill.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Off the play fake, Mills. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he coughed it up. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. A 1st down carry for Henry. Oh, look at the juke. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 57 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Tannehill now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Powers through him. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Gay.
Second down and goal. Tannehill on the move to his. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play. He didn't throw toward that left side, went over the middle. Got the 6, though.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove, because it might be hot, he touched it anyway. And this
Man accidentally hurdle jumped over him.
he got away without getting burned.
Tannehill looking to throw. Flush to his right. And he will get in to make it 8-0. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Bullock out now to kick this one away. Desmond King now to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Jeffrey Simmons showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. To try again after the sack. Mills. That's complete to the tight end, Akins. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. On third down, here's Mills. Looking for Amendola, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And
Hey ha ha ha, you suck lol, emoji happy tears, you put third down ha ha ha.
now Boy, this is a bit of a surprise, to be kind. They accepted the holding penalty, so wipe out the interception, and their defense will stay on the field. Okay, and that is incomplete. Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep, Chester Rogers. Pulled in at the 24. "21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 45. Tannehill's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion. And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
Steps away. And that, incomplete. Daylight in front if he could have held on, but he didn't. So instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 30. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He's going deep for Brown. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. Tannehill going to throw for it. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Johnson, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on skip.
Danny Amendola, he's going to go. Touchdown, Houston. Danny Amendola, 68 yards.
Hey ha 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 lol you suck you try it to hit stick him aha is try better trash can.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill. This will be caught once again by Brown. Now Brown, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just a minute. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again. last time. Not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game, and we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play. So that challenge, a successful one. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Back to throw, Tannehill. Being chased out left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th, Tannehill. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And it's a Titans touchdown. Ryan Tannehill with a touchdown pass to A.J. Brown. And the Titans are able to extend their lead toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense. Right?
That's true. You've said that before. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. On 1st and 10, Mills. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback in the youth leagues, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. Amendola catching it left side. And the ball is knocked out. It's picked up by the Titans. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly... And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Here's Desmond King on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Mills on first down. Working the middle, and he's got it complete to Akins, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Throwing, Mills. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw is Mills. And he's got Amendola on the connection. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Running from the gun, Johnson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there. Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Here's Mills. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Akins. And a loose football. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw, Mills. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So the extra point good, and the roughing call. Going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. Now, they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw here into the hands of Jones. 20.
How you like
Touchdown, Titans. Julio Jones, 75 yards. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. He'll try and throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
To return it now, here's King. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try.
Johnson odds poke free. Football's out. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! Anthony Ferkser, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
On the return, here's King. Now a hit and a loose football. And that might be Titan football. It is. And that one is his 2nd fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
A gain of 6 there on 1st. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Open man, Julio. Touchdown, Tennessee. Julio Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Titans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Bullock out now to kick this one away. To return it now, here's King.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Houston set to take over.
And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
you
right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Mills' throw taken in there by Cooks.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Mills again.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really
looking for Amendola, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Play action. It's Tannehill. Forced out to his left. That's taken in by Ferkser. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Man open, here is Jones. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Anthony Ferkser, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And this Titan offense is running away with this one. Out to his left. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mills. Amendola has it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. A 1st down throw for Mills. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Mills. His throw incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Mills to the air again. He'll check this down to Johnson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Throwing now, Tannehill. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play that time for the Titans.
Even with the big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away. And frankly, It's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. Oh, he fakes a spike. Rolling to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.